Good morning. Today is the first Thursday after spring break, and I hope that you, your son or daughter, your family had an opportunity to maybe relax a little bit and enjoy the amazing weather that was spring break last week. But we are totally back at school now, and I guess you can tell that I'm just a little bit excited about the fact that we are able now to have more students in our classroom. I'm going to show you some of those in just a minute. I need to remind you of something though. It's very important that as we have brought more students into the buildings, that we double down on symptoms that may have to do with COVID. A new cough, a temperature above 100.4, some of the others, you've heard them, they're on the web page, and we're being very, very careful about screening students out who have those symptoms. Now I want to tell you something. I checked our numbers today, and we have had one student, maybe two, who has screened out, not been able to come to school because of symptoms. There have been a few that have had close contact, just a couple, two I think, who have had close contact with a positive, and they're doing something different. But just two students have been screened out this week. That is amazing and wonderful. Now, if your son or daughter happens to come to school and gets screened out, or you get a phone call and says, listen, Mark is not feeling well, he's throwing up, and we need you to come get him, we have another step that we've put in place for you. Come with me. We're going to walk into the office of Blue Ridge Health. And I want you to meet a couple of people. They kind of knew we were coming, but not really. This is Melinda and this is Roz. Rosalind is a Swain County native. Melinda, I think I've met you maybe once in my life, and I'm just glad that you're here.
Thank you. I'm a Graham County native.
And that's okay. We love people from Graham County too, unless we're playing them in athletics. And then we still love them, but we're glad they're on the other side of the stadium, okay? We really do love, Graham County is a great place and they're good people. Know the superintendent over there very well, Angie Knight, wonderful person. Love her to death. So these ladies are kind of the lead for our connection with Blue Ridge Health. And if your son or daughter is screened out, you have the opportunity through our school nurse or through a phone call to connect with somebody from Blue Ridge Health, and then we can do some telemedicine connecting for them. And we're even going to be able to help with curbside testing for COVID. Now, I need to get a few more pieces in place for us to make full announcement about that, but please use that as a memory tool. If your son or daughter has a symptom, it's really important that you hold them at home, and we can help you some so that if you need to get tested for COVID, just to make sure that little Mark can come back to school, we've got the resource to do that. I am so excited to be able to say that and to work with you all for that. Thank you so much. And by the way, that's not the only thing that Blue Ridge Health does. They're a full service medical provider with that. And just tell me, is there a phone number that they could call if they wanted to make connection?
Yes, 233-3714.
233-3714.
Yes, sir.
All you got to do is pick up the phone and call Melinda. Roz is here probably supervisorily. No? Collaboratively. What? I just made up a word and she just gave us a good word. So anyhow, thank you all very much. Now what I want to do is show them what a classroom looks like. Come with me. We're all back. And I want to show you how a class is working. I want to put my mask back on because I'm going to where the students are. Look in here.
Triangles in. Well, those are rectangles if you look at the dimensions.
So what you can see is good spacing, masks on every person, doing their work, and they're able to interact face to face with each other and with our amazing instructors who we are so excited about. So thank you all for letting us use your beautiful faces. Hey, do something for me. You ready? Everybody take your mask, pull it down to your chin, smile at the camera. Now put your mask back on. All right. Thank you all. Now let me share some other things with you. We're moving towards the end of the year, and there are a lot of things that are going on. I need for you to put April the 30th on your calendar because that is going to be our senior walk day. We've started a tradition at the high school where the seniors dress in cap and gowns, they get on buses, go to all the schools, and then they walk through the middle of town, go up, ring the bell, and this year we've even expanded it more. But if you want to see the senior walk, you need to be ready downtown probably by 9:15 on April 30th. Make sure you write that down, particularly if your son or daughter is a senior. It is an incredibly special time. Graduation is still scheduled for the first Saturday in June, and we're going to have it outside. Everything is opening up for us like we hoped it would. This coming Saturday, which will be April the 17th, I believe, we're going to have an Earth Day event at the stadium, the football stadium, that's been organized by Phoebe Carnes. I believe she's a junior at the high school. She's put all of this together on her own. She's got some dynamic speakers that are coming in. There are all kinds of things that are going to happen. It starts at 11 o'clock, runs to 2. Would love for you to come and be part of Earth Day if you want to. Now, you need to be careful because there's also a softball game that has been rescheduled for noon on this Saturday, April the 17th, and that's really important to know because the prom is that night as well. With all of the rain and weather and stuff and the compression of the season, we've been backed up in athletics, and so we're going to have a ball game at noon, Earth Day going on at the same time, and then the prom that evening for our juniors and seniors. Man, there's so much going on. There's so much to be excited about. Tomorrow, which is April the 16th, we're going to have the State Superintendent of Public Education in Swain County also. Now, I'll just tell you, she's coming. We've got her for an hour and a half, and we're going to feed her some lunch and some other people. We'll do some footage of that, and then we'll share that more with you next week. This system is just absolutely rocking and rolling, and we're going to keep you on top of all of it. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call. Make sure that you're in communication with your son or daughter's school so you'll know what their schedule is going to be for the next 6 weeks. And if we can help you anyway, we certainly would love to do that. So until early next week, when we get to show you some footage from the State Superintendent, God bless you. Thank you for your time today, and thank you for being part of our family.